Now everyone, promise you won't be mad, but look, I messed up, okay? Just look at this. Look at what I did. Look at what I wrote there. Just you know what? Play the intro. Go, play it now. Hello everybody, my name is Matt and welcome to the first part on this tutorial series on GRIAN'S mansion from Hermitcraft Season 7. Anyone who's familiar with my channel will know that last year we did a series on Mumbo Jumbo's mega base from the current season of Hermitcraft, and pretty much from the beginning of that, the most requested thing for me to do was a series on GRIAN'S base. So we are finally doing that, and let's jump right on in. In this episode, we are going to be building up the stairs that lead up to the mansion and then laying out the outline of the mansion itself. And for this, we are going to be needing some Cyan Terracotta, some stone slabs, stone stairs, andesite, polished andesite, stone bricks, and a heck of a lot of either grass blocks or dirt blocks. In terms of the actual amounts you need for this, if you check down in the description, I will have a more detailed list with the exact numbers of each of these blocks that we are using. So to begin these stairs, we're going to place down a Cyan Terracotta block, and then next to it in a diagonal, we're going to place another one with the second one on top like that. And then just next to this one, we're going to go up 1, 2, and 3 like so. We then come across in a diagonal again and go 1, 2, 3, 4, and this one's going to be 5. Come across again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on this one, and then 7. Come across again. This one's going to be an 8 and then a 9. Again, with a 10 and an 11, and then once more with a 12 and a 13. So what you should end up with is these 7 segments going up in a diagonal, where if you think this first block is one segment, and then these 2 are the second segment, these 3 are the third segment, and so on. There are 7 of those, and each block, or each column if you like, goes up one higher than the one before it. Now if we stand here and face this first block we placed, we're going to move to the left 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks. On that 7th block, you place another Cyan Terracotta block, and we basically do this again. So that's our first segment, our second segment is 2, and then 3, our third segment is 3, and then 4, and so on until we have this again, just moved over by those 7 blocks. Once you've done that, if you've done it all right, you should find that this block here that you finish with is directly in line with the one that you finished with on the other, and there should be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 block gap between them. So what we're going to do now, we're going to take our stone stairs, and starting from this block, we leave this area between these 2 first blocks clear, but then starting from this block, we fill that in across with stone stairs like that, and then go up 1 and continue like so. And we continue this all the way up to the top. Now when you finish this, that top stair there will be just below this top block, and what we need to do now is start working our way across so we can do the other side of the stairs. So to do that, we're going to come down here and we're going to build just next to where this last pillar here is. We're going to build 1, 2, 3, 4 across with our Cyan Terracotta like that, and we're going to build that up to the same height as the top of this. From the top here, we're then going to build across 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 blocks, and do that for another second, third, and fourth column, so that this band across the top is 4 blocks high. So that should then look like this, and we're going to come across another 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks at the top here, and then build that down to all the way to the ground. And once we get here to the ground, we're going to fill that section we've just built in there like that. So you've got like a 4 block pillar over here, then this 13 block going across the opening here, and then another 4 block on this side. And what we now need to do is we want to have this here, but built in a mirror image over here so that it meets the top of this. And I think the easiest way to do that is to build it in reverse, so from the top down. So we're going to start on those 2 blocks just there coming out from this. We'll build those up so that this side comes up to the same height as that, and this one of course will be 1 lower, and then we'll come out another block and continue that down until we hit the bottom. And then once we have that, the same as we did over here, we need to come across by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks, place our Cyan Terracotta there, and then continue this up to match with that. There we go. I've now finished that off and filled it in with those stone stairs the exact same as we did over there. And what happens with these now is they meet in the middle and they continue up as a single staircase. So to start building this, firstly we're just going to grab a little bit more Cyan Terracotta and fill in that corner and that corner there. Then switching to our stone slabs, and just a half block above the top of these stairs, like that, we're coming across where the stairs are, and then coming back 1, 2, 3, 4. The same over here, so fill that in across there, and then come back 1, 2, 3, 4, and then these 4 blocks go all the way across in a path that meets up over there. Once you've got that, you're going to switch back to your Cyan Terracotta. From the edge here, bring it across like so, and then from here you're going to come in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Come around here and do the same on this side. That will leave you with a gap in the middle like this, which should be 9 blocks across. You're going to keep your Cyan Terracotta here and come back a block like that on each side. And then, let's see, we're going to switch to our slabs and bring those back to be level with it like so. Now this bit here is going to be quite a large staircase. We're going to be going up in a diagonal for a total of 24 blocks. So we're going to start on the end of either one of these bits of terracotta, coming across and up, across and up. So that would be 1, that would be 2, and we need a total of 24 of these. So I have gone ahead and done that on both sides. And what we need to do now is fill it in with our actual stairs. So it's keeping with the stone stairs that we used before. And this is going to be the first block we placed them in. So this lower half of those stone stairs will actually match in with the slabs that we've been using. Bring that across, and then there, and so on all the way up. Once you've filled all that in, this is what you'll be left with. And I must say that once you step back and you actually look at the whole thing, even just the staircase on its own is looking rather grand and impressive. Now, before we continue with the tutorial, I want to take a second to acknowledge a couple of the folks from my Discord server. Now, I hope I'm pronouncing this right. We have Luke YT, and we also have Surfing Penguin. Both of those two have been absolutely awesome and sent me a bunch of screenshots from GRIAN'S videos, which has really helped me in figuring out how to put this together. So thank you very much, Luke and Surfing Penguin. Even with help though, these mega base tutorials do take an awful lot of work for me figuring out all the exact block placements, the scale of the thing and stuff like that. So if you liked the video, then make sure you hit that subscribe button, as it does help the channel out and it means I can continue making these videos for you. Now from the top of these stairs here, from these terracotta blocks at the top here, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blocks across. And then switch to our stone slabs, and like we did with that walkway there, we're going 1 half block above at the top of the stairs here, and we're going to fill in this area. We'll have more Cyan Terracotta coming across the 9 blocks like that, and this whole area between them will be filled in with these slabs. Once you've done that, at the end of these, you're going to come out another block of Cyan Terracotta like that and go up 1, 2 and 3, and then from here come back 2 like that, and then we're going to do the same on this side. On top of this block just here, you're going to place a block and then 2 more, so you have 3 across like that. And then including these 3 we've just placed, we want another 7. So we want a total of 8 blocks like this. So on the end here, 1, 2, 3, that's 2, that's 3, and so on until you have 8 of these. Now with your stone slabs, you're going to come to the end of where your stone slabs were before, come up another half block, bring that all the way across like so, and in a second line like that. We're then going to take our stone stairs and we're going to make a pattern going up to the top where we have stone stairs with a slab, then the next level up, stairs with a slab, stairs with a slab, and so on. This continues all the way up, and then obviously all of these you're going to need to bring across. Now following that pattern of stair, slab, you should find that the very last blocks you're placing at the top here, these stairs, are in line with the end block of Cyan Terracotta you will have placed. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is our staircase all complete. So what we need to do now is create the platform of earth that we're going to be building our mansion on. So we're going to come down here to these little pillars of terracotta that we made and come out 1, 2 blocks. And now from this second block, this is where things get a little bit ridiculous. We're going to come out 71 blocks to the side. Okay, so that'd be 1, 2, 3, and so on. Around 71 blocks. And then once we get there, we're going to go about 80 blocks backwards. So eventually you will have made this huge rectangle that spreads out to either side of the stairs, and we can start laying down the outline for our mansion. Also just worth noting quickly that if you're playing this on survival, yeah, that is going to be a massive mob farm under there, so probably light that up. Now what you want to do is find the central block of these top stairs here, which is this block right here. And now you don't have to build anything down from here. I'm just doing this to mark my point. So that right there is the central block of the stairs, and you want to come one further inward towards the mansion, so right there, and that is going to be the central block of the front wall of the mansion. So to start this off now, to either side of this we're going to come 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is andesite we're doing this with, and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on the other side. And then whichever side you want to start off with, I guess we'll start this side since we're here. You're going to come out towards what's going to be the front of the mansion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. From that block you've just placed at the end there, you're going to come across 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then backwards 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now just quickly double check this is what you've got so far, and then we're coming down here, and from this top block we want to create a 2-block diagonal going in that direction. So there's our first 2 blocks, there's the second, and we want this to have a total of 9 pairs of these blocks. That's 1, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And then at the end of this we're going to place 2 more and bring it in a corner like that. Then from here we're going to do a 2-block diagonal going 1, 2, and 3, and then another one going out to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And here's just another quick look so you can check that what you're doing is still with what I'm doing, because it is very easy when you're trying to copy this to do one of these in slightly the wrong direction. Now we're coming down to this end and our 2-block diagonal. You will realize that most of the walls of this are actually in the form of 2-block diagonals. So from this one we're going 2 like that, 2 like that, and so on. And this is a long one. This has a total of 17 of these pairs. That's 2, 3, and so on. Now from the end of this one here we're going to start heading back across that way, so turn around like so. And I believe this one is 8 that we're doing. So that's 1, 2. It's going to look like this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So there's the 8 that we just did. And coming down back into it, we're going to come 2 in that direction. So from here that's going back towards what's the front of the mansion. And then from these 2 in the diagonal there, go 1, 2, 3 across in that direction, and place 1 more down just like that. And then from that little L shape that we've got, we have an 11-part 2-block diagonal going this way. So there's 1 like that, 2, 3, and so on. Now that is most of the layout for that right side of the mansion done. So I'm going to pause there now, and I'm going to recreate all of this on the left side now. So it's all the exact same measurements that we've just done, except obviously going to the left. There we go. That is what the 2 sides of the mansion there look like. And now there's just one more little bit at the back we need to do here to connect these 2 bits up. So you can start from either one of these. I'm going to be starting from this side. Going to diagonal back and slightly in. You're going to come 3 blocks like that, and then on the inside at this end place that like that to turn into an L shape. And then from the outside of this L shape, so we're starting just on that block there, we have a 5-part 2-block diagonal, and we're going backwards and towards the outer edge of the mansion. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, coming out like that. Then from the top of this we have a 7-part 2-block diagonal going across like that. So that's 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then we come back in 5 kind of parallel with that. So from this top bit, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we have this little bit that looks like that. I'm going to go repeat that over here. Now the last stage in connecting these two up is from each of these ends that we've just created here. Go 1, 2, 3, 4 across. Do the same over here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then on the inside here, just connect those all the way across like so. And I'll now fly up and you can see the whole shape of this mansion right there. So we are very, very nearly done with this now. There's just a couple more small bits to do before we finish. The first thing is we're going to come to these two front bits either side of the stairs. So the stairs are just there. We're going to place a block right there, and then in a diagonal we're going to place that's 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 in a diagonal line like that, and then come back like that, and it should just come to the corner like this. We're going to come and do the same over on this side, so from there. So those two should look like that. Now if we come down to the edge of this right here, from here we're going to count down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Going to leave a gap and place a polished andesite right there. Place another one there in a diagonal, and 2 and 3 across from it like that. One behind that like that, and a couple of stone bricks in behind it there. Now counting from this corner that you've just done, you're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4 across, and 1, 2 down. Place some polished andesite just there. Place another one out from it like that, and one like that to make a corner. Then come in a diagonal like that from it, and place a corner like that, and place one more on that corner there. Then these two blocks here you're filling in with your stone bricks. And then the last bit we're going to do is we're going to come over to this side, and then from this block right here, just next to it you're placing some smooth andesite, or polished andesite, sorry. Another one in a diagonal like that, and last of all some stone bricks like so. So you have these 3 little bits just like that, and we're going to go and make a mirror image of these on this side here as well. And there you have it, guys. That is everything for this video on GRIAN'S mansion. I'm hoping you enjoyed this first episode of the tutorial series. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment letting me know what you thought, and also subscribe if you're not already so you don't miss any more future videos from me. Until the next time, guys, I've been Matt, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.